Today, Marvel can actually afford to do a reboot, a real one. And that's because it's only very recently that they've finally gotten all their characters back. But wait, why didn't Marvel own the rights to its own characters in the first place? I mean, they're their characters, right? Well, it's a little more complicated than that. Let me explain it all in 2 minutes. The 90s. This was the era of electronics, video games, and the internet taking over. It was a revolution for the entertainment market, but a total disaster for comics. All the kids suddenly preferred to play video games rather than read. The comic book industry collapsed. Marvel went through the worst crisis in its history, and to survive, they tried absolutely everything. Stan Lee even tried to buy Marvel with Michael Jackson, right up until they realized that MJ mostly just wanted to play Spider-Man in a movie.
He wanted to be Spider-Man, to buy the rights to Spider-Man. I think he wanted to play the part of Peter Parker. He never said that, but I gathered that.
Ultimately, Marvel decided to sell the film rights to its flagship characters to different studios for just a few $1,000,000. It was basically peanuts. But it was enough to stay afloat during the crisis, and every contract had a clause. If a character wasn't used after a certain number of years, Marvel would get the rights back. It all started with New Line Cinema, which bought the rights to Iron Man and Blade. And as you know, it was Blade that came out first and was a massive hit. It launched a trilogy and made over $200 million at the time, which was not bad at all. Iron Man, however, was put on the back burner, and just like Blade, would later return to the Marvel fold. Meanwhile, Lionsgate got the rights to The Punisher, Black Widow, and Man-Thing, and they didn't do much with them. They made a Punisher movie with John Travolta in 2004, and a trashy TV movie about Man-Thing in 2005. Long story short, those rights also ended up back with Marvel. Then there was Universal. They got their hands on Namor and the Hulk. That deal was later renegotiated. Marvel got Namor back, but not Hulk completely because Universal kept the distribution rights. The situation is still a bit murky even today. But considering Marvel was able to make a She-Hulk series and that the rumors about a World War Hulk movie are getting impossible to ignore, we can assume that problem is finally being resolved. You also have to understand that a studio doesn't just buy a character. It buys the entire universe that comes with them. And now we get to the big ones, Fox and Sony. Fox, which Disney bought in 2019 for the modest sum of $52 billion, came with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. Daredevil had actually already come back to Marvel before that, since Fox hadn't done anything with the character since his first film. And of course there's Sony, who are milking everything they can out of Spider-Man for all it's worth. They are extremely careful too.